Good Saturday evening, everyone. We are in Central Park in New York City, about 86th Street on the west side, and we're going to browse Central Park, which we didn't do for a very long time. So let's revisit and enjoy the nature. Welcome. It's a beautiful day, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about 25 Celsius. Not humid, a little windy. Hi Lily, hi RJ, hi Robin, happy Saturday. Hope you had a chance to see notification, or maybe you watched a little bit, or maybe more than a little bit of our morning stream today, as we streamed West Indian Junior Parade and Carnival in Brooklyn, in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. And that was fun, that was awesome. There was a lot of music, a lot of colors, very colorful, very good, very vibrant. So that was nice. So now we are on the other side of in the other borough. We're on the borough of Manhattan, and we are pretty far from where we were in the morning. But with subway trains, everything is possible. Not sure what's going on there. Some kind of clapping happening, I don't know, but we'll take a look. We're in Central Park. Central Park West is kind of visible through the trees here, as we're pretty close to Central Park West. And why? Hi, great stream earlier, thank you. How are we going to approach that point? Let's see. By the way, this where we're walking around is the highest point in highest elevation in New York City, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And before these buildings were built, that basically was a clear view of the Hudson River from here. Went silent a little bit to mute the music. Yeah, I see people up there. See what's going on. Maybe we can use this path. Yeah, it looks like a path. Robin, great stream this morning. Glad you fixed buffering issues. It took me a little bit of running around finding a spot, so thank you. So what's going on here? It sounds like Shakespeare to me.
I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take up truest misty sight.
Interesting, but we're not going to stay here forever because we are walking. Hi, Kevin Grant. So we're in Central Park. This is Central Park West. We're about, I don't know, this is about 84th, 83rd Street maybe. And squirrels are on the tree right there. Let's see. Yeah, right there. Having dinner. Robin, you always find exciting and interesting events and happenings. Thank you. And to be totally fair, it's Delilah, at least 50% of all that. I would say 50 to 75%. She is the brain power behind this channel, one of the two brain powers. So that was her idea more than mine. I wasn't sure, and she was. And that came out pretty well. I was concerned about network, and actually, it actually happened twice, but we fixed it, so we're good. Let me mute it one more time real quick. Okay, we're back. So we going back into the park, and that road that we're about to see is called West Drive. It used to be for everything, and now no cars, just people running, walking, jogging, bicycles, scooters, but no cars. Robin says thanks to Delilah. Yes, if Delilah can hear it. Thank you, Delilah, so much. Sometimes someone needs to be pushed in a good way, pushed into something, to take a risk. And behind every successful man, how they say it, behind every successful man there's a successful woman, or something like that, or there's a woman behind every successful man, or something like that. Well, in whichever way you say it, that's my case. Thank you, Delilah. And why to Kevin? Labor Day is a federal holiday in the United States to honor workers. Thank you very much. Hey, Jacqueline. Here's saxophone right there somewhere. And see, have to be mindful all the time. It's like, oh, I hear the sounds of music, boom, and they don't stop. Kudos to this guy. I don't know, that looks like a line, but why would there be a line? Weird. Always discover something interesting happening. Would be a line, so there's no venues around here, no stages. But it looks like they stay in line, lining up, or maybe they just, resting and enjoying the music. It's a nice bridge. Look. Besides, not behind. Sorry. That's technicalities, but you're absolutely right. Unless they're lining up for free Shakespeare in the park, because I see the sign right down there says Shakespeare in the park, so it could be. That's the theater right there, so I was wrong. It's right there. Perhaps today is one of the Shakespeare in the park events, plays, and looks like this is a line right there. And Central Park is perfect evening for taking a walk. Yeah, definitely. Crowds over there. And music, live music. So it's just one of the bands, multiple bands that New York has plenty of talent. So we're gonna make a turn and take a look.
ありがちだよ、めちゃくちゃ現れて。そしたら
The Tempest, Public Works by William Shakespeare. Hey, Julio R. People love Shakespeare. We saw some very interesting interpretation of Shakespeare just a few minutes ago, and this one is the whole play. And a huge line to use the facilities.
Let me get that.
Yeah, somewhere here is the entrance to this theater, but it's an open stage. No more tickets. WWE fan? Hey, hey.
Yeah, or someone like drawn out.
Yeah, these are, I guess, will calls because I guess no free tickets anymore. They have a sign saying no more tickets. And the stage is right there. Stage and seats, of course.
It's 6:15.
And these are the sculptures. This is Romeo and Juliet. And this one, don't remember right now, but we'll walk around and we'll take a look. Someone really tried to explain that the line is on the other side. Seriously, I'm interested in buying. Like I have this thing in my hand and I'm streaming. Nah, no snacks right now. There's really a lot of people around here. Thank you, Robin. Yes, let's try to keep it light. But point well taken. Let's see how people lining up over there. I guess they waiting for their time to enter the stage right now. Maybe something else, but looks like they're waiting for the performance to start. And this is the Tempest. Yes, the Tempest. Gift of George Delacourt. Now there's Delacourt Clock near Children's Zoo in Central Park. Beautiful, beautiful clock. This is the Tempest. Gift of George Delacourt, as well as this one, Romeo and Juliet. Also gift of George Delacourt. Austin, hi. The only problem here is mosquitoes, I guess. There's plenty. If you're prone to mosquitoes, then good luck. Guess they're on break.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that's the line. How's everybody doing? Good Saturday evening, everyone. Oh, look, the lights are on. I'm not sure why, but the lights are on. Sun is still up there. It's bright. I don't know. We're in Central Park. Browsing Central Park back and forth, left and right, just to bounce around and show you what's going on this beautiful Saturday evening. This is the perfect weather, 75 Fahrenheit, low humidity, and almost no wind. Oh, that's an interesting game. And more music. Yeah, that's a saxophone we're listening to. We heard from up there. Where's she going? Where's she going? Oh, it's carrying everybody today? Ah, it's looking for a better
Hey
spot.
folks, welcome to Standby Line. So I'm going to get you guys set up with some patron ID cards here, but first we're going to give you some information about how Standby works, a little information about the show. Standby, each of you can get up to 2 tickets based on availability. We will start distributing those tickets earliest 7:30 and continue until we run out. That's on a rolling basis. So that might mean we pause for an extended period of time. That might mean that we are distributing a few minutes into the show. Nothing means we're out of tickets unless you hear myself or my coworkers say to you, we don't have anything more. You are honoring to stay in line until that point. Of course, if you have to go to the restroom, get food, get water, please do those things. Just let the people around you know that you're running, to go to the restroom. I'll be back in 5 minutes so they can vouch for your spot. Sound good? All right. Tonight's show is The Tempest, currently running 90 minutes, no intermission. You're welcome to bring in outside food and drink as long as it's not in a glass container. And there are flashing lights throughout the show. So if you need information about when in the show those are, let myself or my coworker know. We'll get that info for you. We're going to give you up with a card that looks like this. We're going to write your patron ID number on here. That's the account you have with the public. If you've seen a show with us before, either here or downtown, you should have one. You can check it by logging into the Public Theater's website, or we can look it up for you on the tablet. If you don't have one, we will set you up with one, and then we're going to write the amount of tickets that you're looking for on here. That way, if you get to the front of the line, you'll exchange that for those tickets if we have them. Sound good? All right, I'm going to let those people know that information, and then I'm going to come back up here and start making my way down. Yeah, just hop right online.
That's a standby line. The funny thing is that, where the tickets are like will calls and tickets, the sign has no tickets. And then we see about, a couple thousand people
Good
waiting.
evening, folks. Welcome to Standby Line for Free Shakespeare in the Park. I'm going to give you some information about Standby. I'm going to give you some information about tonight's show.
But it's pretty cool as we
And then I'm gonna start
hear.
distributing patron ID cards to you folks. Standby, each person
He's
online
going
can
to
get up to
duplicate
2
his
tickets
message,
based on
but now we know.
We will start distributing
Hey, two in different places. How you doing? Hey, John. Heat wave coming tomorrow. Oh, unfortunately. That's a pretty long standby line. I don't know why they could not distribute from, I don't know, online maybe? Why would that be a problem? But, I don't know. That's how they run the business. Those are free tickets. Worth waiting for those who would like to see the play for free in Central Park. Beautiful setup. We heard his message, yes, but I'm not here to get a ticket, even though theoretically I could have, but no, not today. And it literally is. Monday will be hotter than tomorrow. I don't know. I need to double check, but that's what people say. Let's make a curve here and look at that huge lawn right there and the swings right there. Austin, 17.6k subscribers for L. Let's hit the like button. Thank you, Austin. Thank you. Another crowd up there. What's going on? Hey, Sally. Hi again. Kiddie swings and normal swings right there. Let's find out why there's more people here than normal. Hard to tell except for these guys and girls, they represent Jewish community. Other than that, they probably have a picnic or party or something. Take a look. That building right there with two cranes. I think that's JP Morgan Chase building that is getting taller and taller by the minute. Yet again alternating the landscape and the view in a good way, hopefully. We're going to walk around and keep south, but right now we're kind of curving around the lawn. Hey everyone, don't forget your likes, don't forget to share, and thank you for enjoying Central Park with us. From the comfort of your own home. 6:25 to some, it is very early morning, Sunday. Thank you so much if you're watching us in Europe and in Asia with huge time differential. Thank you so much for enjoying our streams. And thank you for your support today and always. Thank you to all of our modes. Now we see the network indicator, so we're gonna go back. See, we can plan, and then the indicator pops up, and we're like, gotta go back. So see, this is how 5G network works. 10 steps to the left, and your network is unstable. 10 steps back, and you're perfect. All right. So we'll walk around the lawn, hopefully on the other side, see what happens. Hey, Noble Sweetness, good to see you. Edwilson, hi from Brazil. Hi Edwilson. I'm learning English from my own. Oh, goody. Welcome. Maybe some sort of a dating event of sorts, maybe? I don't know. Mostly younger people. Maybe not. We don't know. Hey, John Burke? No, but wow, lots of people out and about. Yes, Lucas Jose. Hi. Brazil. Edelson, are they celebrating something? Perhaps. I don't ask always, but you know, it looks like they're at least having some sort of an event happening. But generally speaking, it's a Labor Day weekend, so if they don't directly celebrate Labor Day, they use this time as a mini vacation, sort of, kind of, you know, because a lot of people have several days off back to back, but there are people who work on Labor Day, and you know, can't do nothing about it. So we're walking toward the Delacorte Theater. I think it's pretty much, it's called Delacorte Theater. It's a huge lawn, and you know, pretty pleasant evening to enjoy, especially if you're in the shade, not in the sun. Also, parties of sorts, maybe birthdays. So, a little balloon in the form of champagne bottle. Right there. Must be a birthday or something. Or someone got promoted. One of those two. Let's see, 74, 23 Celsius. Wind is 7 miles per hour and humidity is 60. Really, it kind of doesn't feel humid, but okie dokish.
That was sort of like the governing thing.
Welcome everyone, good to have you watching. Thank you and like. And yes, welcome everyone. If you're new to our channel, welcome. And everybody, don't forget to likes. And thank you. We were streaming the Junior Parade this morning, and at some point our viewing audience was a little above 800 people, so that's a pretty popular event, and I'm happy we were able to find a good network situation and stream continuously after the 2 failed attempts. Even though those 2 videos, one is shorter than the other, are still on the channel, and they have their own charm, but the longest one is the best one, of course. Beautiful views. So right there behind the trees is 5th Avenue and East Side, and right there somewhere behind the trees is Central Park West and West Side. When you're not familiar with the park, this can be very confusing. What's for dinner? If it's a dinner time here on the East Coast and around these areas, our time zones, what's for dinner? Who has the yummiest dinner today? That's a Belvedere Castle, and it looks like an ancient castle, but it's not. It is built at the end of 19th century, so it's fairly new to New York standards. And those two towers on the very right is the building that's called San Remo. Quite a few very famous people live in that building, or used to. Christian Hansen, howdy, good Saturday to you too. Beautiful castle, and looks like a real castle, really, from the Middle Ages, medieval castle of sorts. As a weather station there, and they have a schedule according to which they open the staircase all the way to the top. A very creative party. And, you know, bottles, and as long as they're behaving, they're behaving. And we want to thank all the mods for moderating our chats, our streams. Thank you, mods. Thank you so much. You know, this park is so huge, you can walk around this park every time different path. Right there, a little bit of a Metropolitan Museum of Art, the other side of it, not the main facade, main entrance. There's no entrance on that side. But you see windows right there. That's the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Look at it right there. Bad network. Let's try to walk through this area real quick. Okay. That's King Jagiello of Poland, a historic figure. Władysław Jagiello, King of Poland, Grand Duke of Lithuania, 1386 to 1484, if I'm not mistaken. He lived a very long life during those years. That's crazy. 1386 to 1484, he lived for 98 years. At that time, that is at least 3 times longer than the average lifespan, life expectancy. Founder of a free union of the peoples of East Central Europe, victor over the Teutonic aggressors at Grunwald, July 1410. King Jagiello, Poland. And let's run away from bad network. That's a turtle pond. And yeah, some turtles in there. And ducks, but a bunch of turtles too. Right there, you can see them in the water. Ambrose, Central Park is a gift statue dumping grounds. Well, they have plenty of space for them, so they look more or less organic, most of them. Right, see, 2 steps over and good signal. I like this castle and the building. That is one of the Central Park West buildings, and reflections. That's a cool statue. Robin Wonder Boathouse opened yet? Alright, that signal, let's go look for better one. Alright, good one again. You're walking toward the castle. Let's see if our network will allow us to do that. Yeah, Belvedere Castle. Oh, we're good. Looks like I should not stop. As soon as I stop, my signal gets worse. This is against all the physics, but okay. So we're approaching the castle. Oh boy, look at that.
What?
Trust the science and physics. Physics, yes. Science? Question mark? And we are near the castle. And literally this castle, the red coats are coming. You know, this is technically the exit from the park, but I don't know if it's open right now. If it doesn't, they usually don't keep it open, but in case of if VIPs or someone else is you know, visiting and they need to escape or they need to exit real quick, so this is the exit. But they usually keep that closed. Childhood Gargamel from the Smurfs movie. Yeah, I'll do my best. There's pretty good points of view from here and from other side of the castle. Yeah, where Shakespeare in the Park will take place. Look at that, as soon as I stop, the network goes bad. As soon as I stop, the network stops. I don't understand that. Oh, and they sell fruits up here too. That's convenient. And very creative. Oh, and a little Mickey. Is it a little Mickey? Is it a little Mickey or a little Brady? There's so many of them here. hope they have a transmitter somewhere here so we can enjoy the view from the top. That's the castle.
There are.
Belvedere. Belvedere or Belvedere? Belvedere? Tower. Erected in 1869 as a lookout, it now houses the New York Meteorological Observatory, which was founded in 1868. It was restored in 1982, but built in 1872. Oh, that's a nice view. Bros can't believe teens wear Nirvana shirts and not something more modern. That's a little bit of that Shakespeare in the Park area right there, but you cannot see much, unfortunately. But the view is gorgeous. If you didn't give us a like yet, if you like the view, give us a like. And bros, last year for Delacorte Theater before they shut it down for renovations. It is last year for Delacorte Theater before they shut it down for renovations. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. Guess they're doing some rehearsals, checking the microphones, perhaps. Look at the trees and reflection in the water. Or maybe they're just entertaining those who are sitting there already. Ambrose, not many battles and the blockhouse and not as bad. It was built for protection but never used. Yeah, there is what's left of the battery somewhere in the park toward the northern portion of the park, somewhere in the semi-island or island, but it's almost invisible now. There is a sign somewhere that's telling you what it was, otherwise you would not even be able to tell. See, Spanish from Spain. You know, they sound differently. South American Spanish from Spanish. Oh, nice view of the sun setting, but still above the trees, but not for long. Noble sweetness, beautiful view. And let's take a look at the castle one more time.
Like no one was around, so I just like came over here.
And looking down, little garden there with the benches. I think that's the area to our left. It's called Shakespeare Garden. It is, thank you, Ambrose.
Garden. Oh.
Also a little bit of elevation, just a little bit. And the stairs down toward the bathroom, toward Delacorte Theater. And
Where did we go, Brayden? This is what I don't like.
He went around. I told him to go around.
hey Brian, good to see you. What's the difference from our morning stream, right? So quiet. Here, so nice and quiet. That was so nice and loud, and here is so nice and quiet. Flowers. This is Shakespeare Garden, and it's like a tiny botanic garden of sorts. Brian, yes, relaxed. Alfred, hi Alfred. Ambrose, so much more relaxed. Yeah, that's what we do on our channel. We don't focus on one single thing. We do a little bit of everything. Those look like they are some sort of a tiny mangoes, but I don't think so. Some sort of fruits, but I don't know what that is. And then one looks a little larger than the others, out of shape. Let's take a look. There's more. No, this is something else. Some sort of apples, but not apples. Yeah, I'm not an expert when it comes to trees and flowers and fruits. I can't even tell the scallion from what was that? Delilah asked me to buy one day in Chinatown. But that's okay, I guess. Is this cicadas or grasshoppers or very, very typical sound? There's more flowers there. How did they get there? I want to get there too. I guess we were there, but we made the wrong turn. Let's go this way again. And that's a helicopter. Oh, there's more of similar ones. A lot of trees and almost no humans from out of New York City. Well, plenty of tourists. Plenty of, oh wait, that's a rabbit, is it? Look. Rabbit from the Alice in Wonderland statue. Yes. It's here somewhere. Right there, but no. I don't speak his language. Or her language. That's cool. Because usually you see the giant rats, jumping out of here. And I thought it was one of them, but no. And rabbit is eating, leaves and flowers. I guess whatever is available. I scared him. I didn't want to scare him. I hoped he would run toward us, but yeah, right. Now he's hiding. That's cute. Alice fell deep into the rabbit hole with a lot of magic mushrooms. Speaking of mushrooms, I just heard some yelling down there. Like, really, really bad stuff. But it's quiet now. And that's not the rabbit right there. That's the one with the tail. You don't have to look for them. They're here occasionally, jumping out of everywhere. Right there. We'll focus on the flowers for now, for a little bit. Yeah, still running back and forth. Okay. And almost everything tastes like chicken. Exactly. Either real chicken or fake chicken. Ambrose, not my chicken. Small flowers, beautiful. We enjoyed Central Park for almost an hour. I hope you're not getting tired. Let me know. I'll change the scenery for you. This is Swedish Marionette Theater. And this, sorry, whole house itself was, I think if I'm not mistaken, brought from Sweden and rebuilt here. So a Swedish cottage marionette theater. Well, close enough. Built in Sweden in 1875, shipped to Pennsylvania in 1876. Exhibited at the U.S. Centennial Exposition in Philadelphia, May to November 1876. Moved to this site at 1877, restored in 1998. This house traveled for a while. Oh, it's open, the door's open. They probably have a performance of sorts in here. It's a cute house, you can tell. It's European built, in this case Swedish built. Yeah, some sort of performance is happening there. Here, something. It ain't no moon rock in Central Park. Oh yeah, well, I was giving this person multiple choice to stay in chat and be nice, but well, if you're trolling, you trolling. Shakespeare Garden, this area that we just walked out of was Shakespeare Garden. The Delacour Theatre, Belvedere Castle, Belvedere, still don't know. Turtle Pond and Great Lawn, that was the lawn that we looked at before we made a turn toward the castle. Bros, if the chicken doesn't taste like chicken, see a doctor. You may have a Rona and you lost the sense of taste temporarily. Time is 7:02. It's not dark yet, but it will be dark in a good 40 minutes or so. This is the Rambo. We're not going to go through the whole thing, but we'll just walk around this path. It's funny, we have network coverage here, but we did not network coverage on Crown Heights today. Explain that to me. Well, one of the reasons tourists don't really go too far into Crown Heights, maybe that's the reason, I don't know. We're going to keep right, see what we're gonna get into. Walking around, I don't know what yet, but we'll find out. Brian, rabbit shot, awesome. I wish that area had less flowers. We would have an unobstructed view, but better than nothing. Thank you. Noble Sweetness love Central Park. It's been a while since we actually walked through Central Park, so not even through the whole thing, but just partially, so good evening to revisit. This bridge is called Oak Bridge. Boathouse is open apparently, because I hear the squeaking sound of the boats right there. Taking a picture of me, I'm taking a picture of them. Or maybe they're taking a selfie. Maybe. Oh, that's romantic. That's romantic. That's a selfie in the making. See the reflections? That's the towers of 57th Street right there. And more boats in the background too. Like a dozen. It's a Labor Day weekend in New York City. A lot of people left the city, for whatever trips or, visiting families or just because they found a vacation. She just doesn't want to row. Oh yeah, so she provides more encouragement and energy for the guy. Yes, taking a lot of pictures. Yeah, definitely no intentions to even try. Sometimes we see a similar setting, like a couple and the lady in the boat is just a powerhouse, and the guy sitting there is like, I can't believe I have a girlfriend like that. Wow. It tells a lot about personality, little situations like this. You can probably, if you're a little bit of a psychologist and you like studying behaviors, even if you're not a professional psychologist, you can tell about the person. Nice view. Let's continue our walk. Not so much this way, just nothing. But still good. But compared to the other side, can't compare. 57th Street Towers. Yep, they are visible from. Wow, that is a raccoon, a huge. I mean, it just ran there. Not even the size of a cat, the size of a dog. You know, sometimes you can see raccoons visiting these things here, and you should be super careful with them, of course. It was the size of extra like larger than the cat, but maybe smaller than the average sized dog. But yeah, just ran in that direction. Oh yeah, hiding. Ambrose Wildlife Trifecta. Rabbit, rat, raccoon. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Rabbit, rat, raccoon. That's the same boat. The guy's doing a great job. So let's see. Now looking up, we see that same San Remo building on 5th Central Park West, of course. So we know where we are. It's the west side right here.
Yeah. We were closed at that.
So this is our nature walk tonight. Central Park, nature and animals of sorts. I love the water. Ah, birdies too. Oh, that was fast. This is a very, very romantic spot in Central Park. The gazebo. Jorge Marcelo Rodriguez, good afternoon, lovely place. And another awesome view, look at that. And why, don't forget to hit the like button, everyone. Thank you. Ambrose, I'm guessing latest pavilion used to be a trolley station at Columbus Circle.
Is it good?
Or I can climb this rock and enjoy the view from here. How beautiful and romantic, and why? Yep. Almost no wind, the water is very calm. This is Central Park Tower, which is the one on the right, and the Steinway Tower is the one on the left, the tallest too. And from here we also see the summit. Right there. It's so calm. It's crazy and quiet too. And that's a gazebo. I'm looking for best views from here. Oh, that's a turtle right there. Not moving, must be sleeping. Nice view. Nice. Yeah, this turtle is not moving at all, like zero movement. I guess it's in deep sleep. Remember, discarded turtles are fine, just stop finding alligators. Prospect Park. They found alligators? No. Can't be. What are we, Florida now? Everglades? I mean, it kind of looks like a little bit, but just pretend over Everglades. Oh, that one looks like alligator in water. I know it's not, but right there. Broadens, broadens. It's nothing. Sometimes you enter a subway station and you see like 3 or 4 of them just basically by the entrance, not even, you know, the tracks. Kind of getting used to it. Central Park West is right above, right here. And yes, that's San Remo building. Bros, too many mice and rats for Flacco the old to handle. I think at this point no one can handle that anymore, and they don't have to. It's like nature. The views of Central Park, we are kind of moving toward southwest corner, but not there yet. That would be somewhere in that direction. Columbus Circle, still invisible from here. I think we're approaching 72nd parallel, 72nd Street soon.
Is there a place to see it?
Quite a few people in the park. Maybe not tons, but quite a few. Not a good view. Is that the Bow Bridge? I think that's called Bow Bridge. One of the prettiest bridges, if not the prettiest bridge in the park.
The whole time. And eventually, like, she put it away.
Strawberry Fields area is around here somewhere. Right there, actually. 72nd, and the Dakota building should be there somewhere as well. Don't forget to give us a like, and if you did, thank you so much. Also, if you're new to our channel, please subscribe. Are they going to slow down? Maybe just a tiny bit. Strawberry fields forever. Tourists come to Strawberry Fields and go across the street to see the Dakota building, you know. Dakota building is the building where John Lennon lived. And Strawberry Fields is the memorial to John Lennon's legacy. We didn't say chipmunks, but sometimes you see chipmunks here too. There's plenty of them here. Saturday night, no music. 7:30, too late for music.
Det er det, som Morten Grundvald siger, da han spiller ham der kunstmand.
Oh, those guys are the Beatles. They're done for today. I don't know who manages their social media, but they once sent me a message long time ago saying, next time you stream what we do, you must let us know. So I was like, sure. Imagine all the Beatles tribute bands. Yes, there's enormous amount of them, but these guys are pretty famous. They even call themselves the Beatles, almost like the Beatles. They play great. It's absolutely awesome. We're on 72nd Street and Central Park West. That's a Dakota building. It was named after the Dakota Territory that was so far from New York. And at that time, the time of construction, this building was so far from where the major development in New York City was happening, so they call it Dakota because it was too far. Definitely not after Dakota Fanning. Definitely not. Somebody second on Central Park West. Let's walk along Central Park West from 72nd toward Columbus Circle. That's ice cream truck. Brian with a rabbit, turtle, and rats. Yeah, and a birdie that I don't know the name of, and turtles. Don't forget the turtles. City bugs. M10 bus is going to Harlem. 159th Street, something like that. Alfred, hi Alfred, relaxing, beautiful walk with all the lush green flowers and water. Thank you, Al, for taking us with you. You're welcome. Thank you for enjoying, Alfred. Yep, sunset. Brian, 7:30. So technically, sunset is in, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. So maybe even now. I didn't look it up. It's probably the case. The days are getting shorter and shorter. Unfortunately, M72 Crosstown bus. Second Central Park West, Dakota Building per L. Now it's per, New York City, but thank you. Let me draw your picture. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Thank you so much. Hi, let me draw your pic. Always good to see new people in chat. Thank you for saying hi. Have a great Labor Day weekend too. And while looking forward to the fall, I'm not. And that bus is not in service. One of the bus stops along Central Park West, see M10, M72. So if you're traveling from east side and you are on M72 but you want to continue going uptown into Harlem, then you can transfer here, or you can get off at Dakota Building, because it makes a left turn and stops right by the Dakota Building, and take the subway. West 69th Street. And while in the snow, LOL, I felt cheated last winter. Yeah, no snow last winter pretty much. Well, careful what you wish for, as long as you have a good winter jacket. Everything else. Well, now you would imagine this is Central Park West, not Osura. Let's cross the street when we can. Buffering, yes, and why? Thank you. Interesting name for the channel. Let me draw your pic. Where are you watching us from? Well, let's hope the network will be okay. First Church of Christ Scientist. And that's what's above the doors right there. And here at the corner, Second Church of Christ Scientist, 1899. 1899. That's the whole terminal to get yourself city bike. Experience New York City in a whole new way. $19 day pass. Get a code, get a bike, get going, dock your bike. Enjoy unlimited 30-minute rides. What does it even mean? Enjoy unlimited 30-minute rides for 24 hours on classic bikes. Pay only $4 for every additional 15 minutes beyond the first 30 minutes of each ride. What? Wait, how is it unlimited when you have to limit your rides by 30 minutes? First question. Second question. What do you have to do with your bike when you're riding your bike for 29 minutes and you're nowhere near one of these stations? C. Why are you being charged $4 for extra 15 minutes if you get unlimited quote-unquote service for $19 a day? Must dock the bike every 29 minutes and take out a new bike. But there is a word for that, which is not recommended to use here, so I'm not going to do that. But okay. Basically, I guess the trick is, let's say the tourists, they're like, oh, $19 a day, cool. Put the card on file, ride your life away. Then get a charge on a card that's like, I don't know, $300. Why? Because didn't read the fine print. You have to be very careful riding the bicycle in New York. And you have to be very careful crossing the streets with bicycles and cars. No sweetness, LOL. Yep. NY strange, yes, very. Love when they don't use Roman numerals, Ambrose. Let me draw a pic. I love drawing people and pets on IG. Nice to know, thank you. Ambrose, warm winters, cooler summers. I'll take it. Brian, real nice evening. Absolutely. Brown D, is good to see you. Hi. It's a money grab for going over 30 minutes. You know, I am not a fan of city bikes. And they're not easy to. You have to be strong to ride the city bike. It's not easy to ride city bike. It's pretty tough. But I guess it is what it is. Everything is sales and everything has fine print, and if you don't research, you end up paying more. I hear live music, but I'm not sure which side of the park, and I don't know how to get there, so we'll just leave it alone, but it's interesting. Could be Tavern on the Green, right? Could be Tavern on the Green. Is it? 66, yeah, I think so. Yeah, probably. But if you're not dining there, you're not going to be able to see much. Plus, they're playing copyrighted songs, of course. So. But good to know. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a different event happening. Let's make a turn. Let's see if we can get any closer and see what's going on there. Not a music expert, but I would say this is not exactly a Tavern on the Green repertoire. And I smell smoke, but I don't know what they're smoking because I don't see anyone smoking. Oh, that's gonna be. I guess we'll not be able to walk into the park from here. But you hear the music down there somewhere. New NY Metro Rover. Hey, NY Metro Rover. Waiting on the light. The wind is very low. Humidity is same 64 and it's still 73. Wow. We're on Central Park West and we're heading south toward Columbus Circle. Hey, Sunshine of Green. Darlene W, good to see you. This is our second long stream today because we had 2 micro streams that, ended in a disastrous network disconnect. But we did stream the whole West Indian Junior Parade this morning from Crown Heights, Brooklyn. And now we're enjoying Central Park and vicinity. M10 bus. Harlem 159th Street northbound. Buses are not crowded at all. Ethical Culture School and the Society of Ethical Culture, founded in the city of New York, May 1876. Ethical Culture School. Interesting. It's dark in New York. Welcome everyone, and thank you for walking with us this evening from the comfort of your own home. Happy Labor Day weekend. If you're in the States, if you're not, so what? Have a good weekend, everyone. 25 Central Park West. Also, the huge building with two towering extras on top. Thank you, Brian. Good night, Christian Hansen. Why expensive? It's a great school. That was a great school, alright? Expensive. I don't know what they're teaching. Ethical culture. Do they do any math or just ethical culture? What is it? How to behave and treat people? I don't know, I'm simplifying, I'm sure. We're approaching Columbus Circle, and the mall at Columbus Circle is visible right there in the center. And time in New York is 7:45 p.m.
On a eu
This
un
is
dictateur comme ça
Trump,
aussi.
Trump International Hotel, 1 Central Park West. No LOL and why? Yes, I know. I'm just, trying to be funny. This is West 61st Street. Interesting combination of three concrete, oh, it's not concrete, it's like some other material benches, and nothing else here. Sunshine of rain, lovely evening, yes. Let me draw a pic. NY has many different tree species, I see. We're in Columbus Circle. (7:46 p.m. and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Right up there. Welcome everyone. If you forgot to give us a like, please do so real quick. This will help YouTube show our stream to other people. Southwest corner of Central Park. Hot dogs, halal trucks, pretzels. Austin, hello everyone, welcome to Live Walking NYC. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Let's support good old L. Thank you so much, Austin City Limits. Thank you always. Sunshine, yummy pretzel. Yeah, when you're super hungry, but you know they're in the box and they just take them out of the box. They pre-made, pre-baked, and they just warm them up. And there you go. I don't even know how much they charge for it now. 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. That's a Columbus column, the Statue of Columbus right there on top. And Columbus Circle.
I don't like it.
Ambrose, I always wanted the pretzel, but then so many other food options came up instead. This is so true. I don't know, it considered to be a New York thing or something? Not really, I don't know. Sunshine after rain, beautiful Columbus Circle.
Every night I think it's off early. He'll intentionally go to shit to like 4.
Upper West Side is that way, Broadway is that way, and Central Park West is that way. It's weekend and a bunch of trains are messed up or not working or not running, so let's continue walking a little bit. Shall we continue walking a little bit or shall we be done? Hour and 50 minutes. Let's walk a little bit longer. You know, was witness, wow, that line you shouted at Joe's Halal Food the other day. Yeah. Even to me it was like, I was expecting the line, but that was, I don't want to say double of that line, but maybe 50% longer than the longest line we've seen before. It wasn't even a weekend. It was like midweek. That is clearly a minimum 1 hour wait. Minimum. Vinci, gelatos, ice creams. Oh, they gave them a little teeny tiny samples even. That is great marketing. Ambrose, you need to go on the line before you get hungry. That's so true. Magnolia Bakery, banana pudding and more, farinella, and that is pizzeria and something else perhaps. Yeah, but pizza for sure. So we are slightly south of Columbus Circle and we are on Broadway. This is West 58th Street. few days ago when we went looking for the blue moon, we went that way, even though the moon was right above us. But then again, we came back and we saw the moon from a totally different angle. That was great. Great. So the blue moon a few days ago. Or they call it blue moon or blue super moon. Nordstrom, I don't know how they do it, but I smell perfume or cologne here and I'm outside of Nordstrom. I think they're spraying the flowers for something, I don't know. Where you came from? You called me fascist? So welcome to the new age of New York City, the age of newcomers, migrants, whatever you call it. So this is for you, that's a case study. The sign says, "We escaped from war, help us." So I'll just look at her. She looks at me, say, "Fascist." I was like, oh, wait a minute. You came here to escape the fascists? I mean, that was some sort of accent, perhaps Ukraine, I don't know. I tried to ask, but there was no communication. So, but I clearly heard fascist. I was like, well, in this case, if you came here and you pretty much get everything and you call random people this type of things, I wish people who make this happen would be able to hear things like this more often, because this shows the deepest levels of appreciation for this country. I'm trying to be a little bit sarcastic, just a little bit. I'm sure Ambrose, you enjoyed the moment. Ambrose, I remember when Adele's had no line at all and halal guys were busy. Yes, I don't know what happened. And on top of that, halal guys on MoMA side, that corner was super busy, and the opposite corner was not busy at all. Then pandemic happened. I don't know what else happened. So the corner where MoMA is, Museum of Modern Art, is not busy. The opposite corner is super busy. But on top of that, Adele's Famous is beating them like 10-1. And they only have one location. They probably will start franchising out. By the way, Adele is not Adele. It's I guess it's a guy's name or something. It's Adel. Hey home. Sunshine after a beautiful shot. Thank you. Sunshine after a blue moon, great shot. Thank you. Ambrose, she probably doesn't even know where the fascist is. No, if she came from where I think she came, she learned that in school. The problem with that is the problem is that, unfortunately, I don't want to say a lot, but quite a few come here claiming something that they never experienced. Let's just put it this way. On top of that, they saying things they're not supposed to say. On top of that, what is that? Oh, maybe I had a few dollars in my hand. Maybe I was like, Oh, I want to help that person. It looks miserable. And then, fascist. Okay. Have a good night and have a good life. Well, speaking of good life, no doubt about it. Not associated with Adele's, yes. This one is definitely not associated with Adele's. Like Dakota Building is not associated with Dakota Fanning.
I knew where a CVS was.
People get confused, they don't know what side of the sidewalk to take, okay? We'll forgive them that. She knows. So that was, never a dull moment. And now I guess we have a different kind of not a dull moment things happening. Okay. Austin, don't worry about it, Al. You're one of the best. Oh no, I'm really don't just it's fascinating. It's fascinating how sometimes people get here and instead of appreciating every little dollar that they get and every little piece of benefits and medical insurance and living quarters, and not just living quarters, superb hotel units sometimes for a very long time. Instead of all that, you hear this A, trying to sell some stuff that they get for free, B, trying to bag, C, a lot of them are actually trying to sell something, which is fine, at least they're working, hassling. But this one was, none of the above, so. Someone helped her with a sign. It was in perfect English. So there you go. Austin, yes, I always think about those sorts of things. I know, I'm not offended at all. It's just, I'm just showing you. I'm glad actually that, we had some sort of a little bit of a change of a subject, because it's never a dull moment. I'm perfectly fine. It's just, the whole thing is not right, and apparently it's not being corrected. It's just, being let go, and people should appreciate what they get when they deserve it, and especially when it's not, not so much of that. That is it. We had a great, cool discussion about something that I wasn't planning, but thank you for participating. That was my 5 cents. We're trying to keep it as vanilla as possible. Beautiful night, it is. Still 77, 25 Celsius. Humidity is a little higher, but normal, feels good. This is Ed Sullivan Theater. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. $16.97. They added $16.97 Broadway. So much television history happened here, and just generally speaking, history of show business. I mean, history of sort of like different events over this years. OMG. And why, yes, let's move on from that. Where else are you off to? Wow, that's a sharp turn. We're done with that subject. What else? How about you make a few suggestions and why? You asked me a question. Let's just get your expert opinion on that. See what happens. Well, for now we're moving kind of toward Times Square. This is West 53rd Street, so it's really close by. And why I love the city at night. Cool car and a cool license plate. Times Square is a good idea. Okay.
Yo no tengo seguro social.
Last time we were in Times Square, among the other things, we saw Audi R8. It's actually a pretty awesome car. Where is Audi R8? Our Audi R8. And what a cool car. Jacqueline comes up. Hi, Jacqueline. This is the Manhattan and Times Square Hotel. West 52nd. There's a few theaters right there. Broadway theaters on the left, Neil Simon Theater. On the right, August Wilson Theater. Ambrose, Odie is messing out, doing family stuff probably. Yeah, that's important too. Let me draw a pic. I'm a native New Yorker. I'm a long time New Yorker. Native, meaning born and raised? No, long time. Lots of souvenir stores, but I wouldn't call it souvenir stores. You can buy suitcases, you can buy t-shirts, hoodies. Technically, yes, mostly souvenir stores. Keychains. Yeah, souvenirs. Even slippers. RJ, oops, just hit like button. Christian Hansen, oh, we're still live. Went to the bathroom, we're freshen up, fed the cats, now back, welcome back, Christian. Another tourist trap here in Times Square, Stardust Diner. I mean, it's a cool place to be, but wasting your vacation time on this, Look at this line. Before I even look at the line, I knew that would be the line. The whole block long. Or go to Bubba Gump in Times Square. It has a fantastic decor as well. And no lines. They updated this girl here. It used to be very worn out, figurine up until recently, but they refreshed it. So now it looks brand new almost. Back to the Future, the musical, is still here. I don't know. We'll look at this before. I don't know. I think classic movies has to be left alone, but that's a new Paramount building, Paramount Plaza. Yeah, the old Paramount building is in Times Square. That's a new one. Oh, they even have a souvenir store. Look at that. Entering Times Square in about 2 blocks. And we are home. Redoing classic movies is one thing, even though it's never a good idea, but making a musical out of it. Back to the Future, the musical. Brand names. Who wants brand name pocketbook? Sunshine, how can it even be a classical? Yes. I don't know. I don't know. Who am I to even, be an expert on that? Let's see how it goes. Maybe it will be successful. A lot of them are not, but a lot of them are. One thing, you make a musical based on, let's say, ABBA or Michael Jackson music. Yes, songs. You can expect some level of popularity based on the fans, but that's the movie, and it's not a brand new movie, so not a lot of people even know about this movie. It's all kind of like, I don't want to say older generation, but yes, they will bring the children, but it's a different caliber. Even though the movie is amazing, it's just why the musical? I don't know. Crown Plaza Hotel. The sign is still here. Mama's Tabaros. All you can eat breakfast. That's so fascinating. One of those days it will disappear forever, but for now, this is Back to the Future in Times Square. Or Back to the Past in this case. I want to have a breakfast buffet for $11.49. Did you know the Department of the Treasury is established in New York City on September 2nd, 1789? Welcome again to Times Square, September 2nd, 2023. That pedicab was playing Italian music, perhaps. Is Italian, maybe? Speaking of Italy, the Feast of San Gennaro is coming up, 17th to 27th of September, if I'm not mistaken, or 14th to 24th, I will double check. Not going to be there every day, but a few times here and there, for sure, for sure. By the way, Mulberry Street looks festive as we speak. Kind of went through Chinatown, had lunch after my first stream, and looked toward Mulberry Street. They decorating Mulberry Street. It looks a little bit better than before already, and you know, the Feast of San Gennaro is coming. Oh boy. This is difficult. Look at this crowd. So they give this area to the souvenir guys. And the tables too. So it kind of takes away from the pedestrian a little bit. Rotating camera. Oh, look at this installation right here. Thank you so much, Ambrose. That is a fascinating talent. So made out of wire. See what's going on the large screen here. Fascinating.
Quindi questo sì, ci stai sulle scale.
We saw that before. There's an advertisement for Emphasis. Sharing tips. Saturday night. Saturday Night Live in New York City, believe it or not. This is in the middle of the soul, Times Square. Thank you, Ambrose, for updates. 14 to 24, Feast of San Gennaro. Thank you.
Yeah, Pastor?
Alright, so this is official. You cannot walk around here today. This is just a crowd. Alfred, thanks Al for the pleasure and your great channel. What a different energy between Shakespeare Garden and Times Square. And just a stone throw from each other. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Alfred. Thank you. Madness it is. madness. Madness. $5. Sorry. Ambrose Madness, that baby was just born. This is why New Yorkers try to avoid Times Square. It's more organized on New Year's Eve than any other day. But cops have to let the cars pass because people don't recognize the lights anymore, and it's just crazy. Whoa. After the back in the crowd. Ambrose, I traveled to Times Square for fruit and Elmo. That is something that you cannot get anywhere else. That's so true. Especially fruit. And why I could never handle being down there. That's why we're here. I'm here. One thing is to watch this, to watch me getting through the crowd like that. The other thing is actually navigate your body, making sure I don't bump too much. I think I should avoid Times Square for a moment. So that is the tourist mind. First they want to get to Times Square, then they get to Times Square, then they take the whole bunch of pictures free or they pay for it, then after a few minutes they will be like, I want to get out of here, and you cannot, and then you're trapped in a crowd, and then you are experiencing anxiety, and then you will be like, never again. One more block. I'll take a train. 2 hours and 30 minutes. This stream, and don't forget we streamed this morning. Had a kind of busy day today. Thank you for your time and enjoying our content, our streams and videos. Thank you everyone. Thank you for liking our streams and videos. If you forgot to give us a like yet, please give us a like. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of our members. You know, you can become a member for only 99 cents a month if you want, and this will support our channel as well. Or you can give us a super chat, super sticker, maybe Ko-Fi or Venmo as well. Thank you so much for all that. Thank you to all of our mods, as always, for moderating our channel and making our chat even better place. I want to thank you so much for watching our streams today and always. And hopefully you will continue getting notifications, because YouTube is a little weird lately. Have a fantastic night, or the beginning of a new day, depending on where you're watching us from. Take a fantastic care of yourselves and your loved ones. And stay happy and healthy as much as you can. We will see you later. We will see you sooner rather than later. Until then, as I'm walking into the subway station here at 42nd Street, Times Square, I want to wish you a good night from New York City, and we will see you later. Thumbs up, and thank you everyone. We will see you soon. Good night.